and welcome to episode 50 of Youth Squad Prospects 3 with Colchester United. And today I've got an ace up my sleeve. And because we've hit a milestone in this series, I've decided to finish the season today. So this is going to be a long video. It's going to be about 25, maybe 30 minutes, just to get over all these games. Maybe even an FA Cup final if we somehow beat Chelsea. But definitely till the end of the season. I'm gonna play until the title is mathematically decided. But first, before we kick on with all these games, it's time for a squad report. Silvio Segura, overall of 61, gonna fight 2 on loan at Crawley Town. James Feeney, overall of 56, gonna fight 2. Athanasios Tripikis, overall of 75, gonna fight 4. Eugenio Nunez, overall of 81, gonna fight 4. Vasily Diakov, overall of 68, gonna fight 3. Julio Palacios, overall of 70, gonna fight 5. Lorcan Duggan, overall of 70, gonna fight 2. Mathis Depon, overall of 70, gonna fight 3. David Harrison, overall of 70, gonna fight 2. Dylan Bocane, overall of 71, gonna fight 2. Anwar Aquine, overall of 69, gonna fight 4. Scored that screamer of a goal in the last episode. Kevin Rupp, overall of 73, gonna play 1. Guillermo Rossi, overall of 70, still hasn't gone up. That is worrying. Eric Selmy, overall of 55, is just promoted to the first team. Thomas Cardenas, overall of 75, gonna play 4. Robin Arvidsson, overall of 66, gonna play 5. Jason O'Carroll, overall of 68, gonna play 3. Luke Bohan, overall of 69, gonna play 3. Marius Mortensen, the game breaker, overall of 65, gonna fight 3. Leandro Vergara, overall of 68, gonna fight 5. Andrea Sotomo, overall of 73, gonna fight 2. He's been a revelation as of late. Brandon Kelly, overall of 62, gonna fight 5. Said Sassi, overall of 70, gonna fight 3, on loan at Bradford City. Scout future star Fabio Perez, overall of 72, gonna fight 5. Bakir Al-Dasadi, overall of 77, gonna play 5. Matej Potoknik, overall of 58, gonna play 7. Rafael Malagon Rubio, overall of 74, gonna play 3. Owen Callahan, overall of 65, gonna play 2. Super sub Skaz Alexandrov, overall of 70, gonna play 2. Brandon Rose, overall of 69, gonna play 3. Joachim Magalan, overall of 73, gonna play 3. Here's Wine, the free kick specialist, overall of 74, gonna play 3. Morgan Griffiths, overall of 76, gonna play 4. Joel Martin, overall of 73, gonna play 4, the long shot machine. Eliseo Nunez, overall of 71, gonna play 4. Vladislav Vraba, overall of 72, gonna play 5. Eamon Boyce, overall of 67, gonna play 3. Will Davis, overall of 64, gonna play 3, on loan at Lincoln City. Brandon Sadagian, overall of 74, gonna play 1. Eric Ngadiwi, overall of 78, gonna play 3. Maximilian Eswine, overall of 73, gonna play 3. Benedict Mpeba, overall of 70, gonna play 5. Lucio Cordova, overall of 68, gonna play 5. Taylor Mason, overall of 67, gonna play 7, been putting him in the training ground, trying to get his stats up. And finally, Callum Wilson, overall of 65, gonna play 3, on loan at Shrewsbury. Wow, so many names in that squad report, I'm out of breath. First game of this episode is at home to 5th place Brentford. Starting lineup on screen. It's the first team lineup with just one surprise in there. Magalan fills in for Brandon Rose, who is knackered.
So often. This with a chance to go into the
More pace, straight away. Rossi takes the bread out of his mouth.
Draw, but I'd be surprised looking at the talent on.
Oh, what a piece of defending by Rossi. Yes, Nunez punches it out, completes the save. And here we go. Counter-attack time. Now, let's use the pace now. Turn on the jets. It's Eric Ngadiwi slots it home. Easily done. Brentford have committed finally forwards. And Eric Ngadiwi makes them pay. 1-0. And that's his 12th goal for the championship.
They've got the ball still.
Yes, Nunez grabs it and takes the bicycle kick on his face. So Rossi's trying to hold off the Brentford player. He tries to lift himself over him and he gets slightly flicked over as he goes for the header, and then he just went through Nunez, right, and then kicked him in the face. And Nunez still able to hold on to the ball, and it isn't a foul because he was offside. Simple as, because it would have been a red if it was. That's how stupidly programmed this game is.
He was trying to score.
Keep it forwards. Eric can get him, and Gary can win it, and does so. Floors his marker, and Sadegan with the shot saved by Bentley. Oh, he's offside. Yes, good save by Nunez anyway. Back to O'Carroll. Now forward, it's Magellan.
Now here's a chance to get at
Great ball through, Sadegan. Yes, step over. Can he coincide? He does so, and it's saved again by Bentley. Half time, 1-0 at the break for the home side. 3 subs at half time for Garba Cordova and super sub Alexandrov are on. Yes. Oh yes, Sadegan skips past that guy. Here we go, the sweaty on them. Take that, Cordova scores the second. And that is game over. Brentford have been superb, but they just can't cope with the attack. It's too hot to handle. Yes, Sadegan. Put it forward. Eric and Gadaby gives it to Cordova, who's free again, and he scores the third. Now it surely is 3 points for Colchester United. Cordova scores a proper goal this time, not just one of them sweaty goals. Really bad cross, and now we can break. Cordova again, he's been superb at orchestrating the play. Put it inside, Eric and Gadaby lifts it for Sadegan, and he misses it. He tried a chip. And that is the last action of the game. Poor decision there by Sadegan, should have just locked it home. 3 goals, 3 points for Colchester United, 7 shots on target. Brentford only had the one really good opportunity. And Cordova picks up the man of the match, as you'd expect. Scored 2 goals, and he was instrumental. He changed the game at the break. And second game of this episode, we're going to face Blackburn Rovers, and we're going to revisit our old YSP boy, Gallagher Kill. Starting lineup on screen, 3 days later we face Blackburn Rovers with a weakened side. Championship action here at Ewood Park. That is the main question. Does Gallagher Kill start? Top scoring teams, we have overtaken Burnley, and Blackburn Rovers do start a kill. Number 20 on the team sheet. Look out for him on the right wing, right there. So we need to watch out for him, and Dominic Samuel scored against us, and Virgilio Romero as well, Nunez's old foe. 2 former Colchester players are going to face their former side. This should be a fun one. There he goes, Brandon Rose, Ronaldo chop, here he goes, what a goal! Brandon Rose, take a bow, son. He just opened Blackburn up like a tin of tuna. Look at that Ronaldo chop, send his marker flying. Romero wasn't expecting it, to be fair, but he wasn't going to save it anyway, even if it was ready. What a thunderbolt. Ever. S-line, space shot, needs a runner and has one in Malagon Rubio, and it's 2-0. Blackburn Rovers are putting no pressure, and it's way too easy to cut through. Malagon Rubio scores his 6th goal in the championship. 6 goals for a midfielder. What a player. And Heather. Martin gonna try from deep, what a save. And that is half time. Yakov. Malagon Rubio. S1, what a face shot, sends his marker away with it, and now he's 1-on-1 and he's not going to miss from there. It's simply way too easy. 3-0, and Blackburn and done and dusted. Game, set and match right here. And S1 scores his 9th goal in the championship. He's 1 away from reaching double figures. Malagon Rubio. It's S1 and Trevor back to S1. Let's try and give him them double figures. It's a save. Evans, a kill. Plays it forward, Graham with a weird turn, gets through somehow, and Trippier with a great save. His first intervention of the game. Corner to the edge of the area, it's a good effort and it's in! Wow, I was not expecting that. This shoot in the edge found an angle where nobody was blocking. Goal shot away, not very strong, but I guess Trippier had way too many bodies to see where the ball was going. And Pebber plays it forward. Diakov gets free of his marker, needs a good crossing. What a cross! It's Mason at the far post, instant reply. 4-1, and Mason scores his first goal in the championship. And Akil's day is over. He's been substituted by Bradley Dack. Yes, Malagon Rubio, all the space in the world. Another great cross, and Mason hits the crossbar this time with the header. And that is it. Full time, 4-1. And what a statement this is at Ewood Park. And Blackburn Rovers were simply no match for Colchester's second side. That shows how good the club has become. 54% possessions, 11 shots, 7 on target. S1 picked up the man of the match. Malagon Rubio was instrumental there in the cam spot yet again. And of course Brandon Rose with his screamer to open the account for this game. Here we go, third game of this episode is away against Oxford United, who are just sitting mid-table after trying to compete with us last time for the league title. Let's show them we deserve that title. Starting lineup on screen, it's a mixture of the first team and the second team. It's a heavily rotated side here. I believe this team can take down Oxford United with no problem. Championship action here at the Casem Stadium. It's a familiar stadium from League One. Perez puts it out wide. Al-Dasadi. And Boyce, good fake shot inside. Gives it back. Perez inside for Rybar. And it's 1-0. Oxford United have been put to the sword for these first 12 minutes. Skafic's star got the assist, but Boyce did most of the work, and Rybar scores his 5th goal of the league campaign. Oh, ball inside Obica, all the space in the world, and how on earth has Pacalsi missed that? This should be half time, it's going to be blasted forwards. Or maybe not. No, it is. Never mind. 1-0 at the break. Oxford could have equalised, but they missed their big chance. Close. Sodimo, good challenge. Boyce, put it forwards. Callahan. Oh yes, the skill. It's saved. He still can't finish. Oh yes, Duggan. What a cruncher that was. Here we go. One final chance with Nunez. Don't blow the whistle, ref. Please, not now.
Here they are on the attack.
Yes, here he goes, it's Nunez, flying on the wing. And again, another fake shot. He's fouled. That's a penalty, ref. Blow the whistle. If you want to redeem yourself, blow the bloody whistle. Oh yes, clearance by Bohan. Right on the edge of the line. Here we go, counter. Ball through, what a ball through, it's Seaman Boyce, he's just about out of legs, straight onto Eastwood's leg. And that is full time. I think the celebrations are because we are automatically promoted already. We secured the second spot, now it's all about chasing Burnley. 6 shots, 3 on target, Oxford only had the 1 shot on target. And Fabio Perez, man of the match, I agree, he orchestrated all of the play. Next up is Aston Villa at home, and they're contesting for a playoff spot. They're in 8th, so this is a big game. So Kane starts at centre-back because Duggan is tired, and so Rupp, who's the smallest of the 3 centre-backs, starts in the wing-back spot. And finally, Arvidsson fills in at left-back due to the injured Cardenas. Championship action here at the Colchester Community Stadium. We're hosting Aston Villa, and this of course is a big game. Aston Villa are in 8th and still with a big chance of making it to the playoff spot, which is 6th to 3rd. And look at that, Burnley have 4 points. They have lost all 3 points. I don't know who they faced. but they have definitely lost their game. That is good. And now we're the best defensive team in the league, tied with Burnley. White, cross it in. Still got it. It's Brook. Gives it out wide. It's Brandon Rose. Good save by Steer. And it's massive header by Bokane. That's why he's starting at centre back, due to the height and the fact that he can win so many headers. Yes, Wyer's got space here and he finishes it. 1-0 after just 12 minutes. Aston Villa are no match for this side. That comeback against Hull City really helping the players' morale. And of course, Burnley losing their top goal scorer. I mean, it's always a big hit to the side. And they are cracking under the pressure, and we are just taking advantage. Corner in, Bokane with the header and save, tipped over by Steer. Yet again, another corner. It's Kevin Rupp. Oh my word, that was so close. Haven't scored a header from a corner in ages. Here we go, it's Arvidsson running it, flying, hits the crossbar, my word. Well, should be half time, and it is. 3 shots at half time. Cordoba, Vergara and Diakov are on just to strengthen the midfield and the defense. Oh yes, Brandon Rose, exquisite that. Here we go, Arvidsson down the flank, filling in for Rose who made that challenge. Cordova needs to play this well and does. Griffiths on to Eric and Gaddy, and it's saved yet again. Rough. Diakov, he can whip it in to the beast himself. Eric and Gaddy smashes it well over. Probably a kid in the car park picking that ball up. Cordova. Good 1-2. Eric and Gaddy waiting for that other 1-2. But Sadegan decides to go himself, going around the defense, and another save by Steer. My word, he's been tremendous this game. And he boots it upfield. That's surely full time. Yes, it is. 1-0 and another great win. And we could have scored a lot more than just the 1 goal. 3 shots for Villa, just the 1 on target. Just incredible how we dominated this game. Pierce White picks up the man of the match. How has Steer only got a 7.5? He made 7 world-class saves. What about Burnley? They've lost again! Burnley have lost the bottom of the table. Cardiff City.
Birmingham City.
Oh my word! It's all going south for them, isn't it? They're really struggling without their top goal scorer. They've lost 2 games in a row. We are now on the driving seat and it's our title to lose. But now we got to shift our attention to the FA Cup. We're going to play the semi-final against Chelsea on Wembley. Starting lineup on screen, it's the first team lineup with a couple of changes. Nunez fills in for Rose, who is tired. S1 fills in the cam role for White. I feel that I should put that trio up front because they have created so many chances when they've played together. And Harrison starts ahead of the tired Kevin Rupp.
Well, it is the fixture that they say is the worst one to lose. That's the FA Cup semi-final, of course, but everyone wants to win it. They'll go to Wembley if they do. So this is it. A big day, but not quite.
FA Cup action here at Wembley. And of course the commentators as usual, they never change, do they? Well, that doesn't matter. Seems like by the faces Chelsea have started a fairly strong squad. Seems like the first 11 finally reached the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Can we make the most of it?
Well, it's the old joke, isn't it, Alan?
Well, there is our starting lineup. We've already gone through that, so yeah, this team needs to get some revenge on Chelsea because they've knocked us out in the quarterfinals last year. We need to get our revenge. And there it is, the Chelsea lineup. Courtois starts in goal, Manolas, Luis and Azpilicueta for the 3 at the back, and Cancelo and Kurzawa are the wing backs. Bakayoko and Kante in the midfield. 2 very good stamina-wise players, very pacey players as well. And then up front they've got Coman, Mbappe and Hazard. Man, that is a sick team. They've brought out all the big guns for this one. going to be even tougher than last time out. Oh, effort. Nunez with a good save. Salo gives it inside, it's a bad ball, and we can counter. Yes. S1 2-on-3. This is a big chance. Eric and Gary. Go on, mate. It's all yours. Oh, saved by Courtois. Too heavy, that last cut. Yes, ball through. Nunez sends Sadegan through. Just needs a good cut inside, and he does so inside. Oh, the Sardi! Let's go! And the man who needed something to light his season up has gotten the goal against Chelsea of all clubs. All the work of Nunez sending Sadegan through that delicious through ball, then the Ronaldo chop inside. Just laid it off to someone. Sardi pops up at the back post.
I'll love to see that.
And it's a simple finish. And then Courtois has no chance. He reacted pretty quickly, but it was side netted. And what a way to get your first goal in the FA Cup. In the 45th minute as well. That's half time, and Chelsea haven't even got a time for another attack. 3 changes at the break. This midfield simply doesn't have the energy of Bakayoko and Kante, so a big change there in the midfield. Super sub Alexandrov, free kick specialist White, and Sodmo fill in as Bohan moves into left back. Oh, good ball through. Look at Mbappe flying on the wing to get the ball. Nunez makes a mistake, and what a mistake that is, man. That is a simple ball to catch, and you decide to punch it into the air just to give enough time for Coman to get in the box, position himself, and the captain of all people to make that mistake. What is Nunez doing right there? There's nobody around you. Eric and Gary Sadegan fouled at the edge of the box. Coman goes off a promise. This is bad news. Well, we've got a free kick here, and it's probably one of our best chances of the game. 21 yards. Eric and Gary will take this. Here we go. Eric and Gary. Come on, man. Oh yes! Oh, it's in! It's in! I've scored a free kick! I've actually scored a free kick. What the actual fuck just happened? It's perfectly slotted between Luis and who's the other guy on the wall, number 42 there. And Courtois can't see it in time to react to it quickly enough. I think it's Azpilicueta as well there on the wall. What a free kick by Eric and Gary, and what a time to pull it off. Now we can sit back again. I normally don't do this. Fuck it, it's Chelsea. I'm gonna go park the bus. Yes, ball through, Eric and Gary, twisting and turning. Wait for the man over, it's the free kick specialist. The substitute hits the post. Eric and Gary with another free kick. Can he produce? This is the moment. Oh, it's looking good, but it's just wide of the mark. Straight the side, netting on its way out. Oh yes, oh mistake! Mistake by Chelsea, and Eric and Gary could have put the nail on the coffin there. It's the post instead of the back of the net. In another day that would have been in. That is very unlucky. Courtois just about gets away with that one. Both keepers have made some shocking mistakes. Kurzawa, oh yes, Eric and Gary has won it. And now we can just run up to the end of the pitch. And there we go. We are going to the FA Cup final. What a game. It's a shame that we couldn't really break them down, capitalise on a couple of mistakes. After the 2-1 it was all Chelsea, but they didn't make the most of their possession. And that man on screen right there, Mr. Sitter himself. Hazard was in O'Carroll's back pocket for the first half, and in the second it was in Bohan's and Sodomo's. Well, man of the match, Eric and Gary worked his ass off for the team. Nunez got away with that mistake and he pulled off a couple of good saves. We had about the same shots, the same kind of opportunities. Chelsea didn't make the most of their opportunities. We did, and so we go through to the FA Cup final. You can't say that we've beaten a second string side from Chelsea. They've brought all their guns out for this one. That team is disgustingly good, and we defeated it by the skin of our teeth. Could have been more, actually, but Chelsea could have scored more as well. So there you go. 2-1 Colchester. Get in, lads. And we are facing Swansea, as we already seen. So if we can beat Chelsea, we can definitely beat Swansea in the final. Fortunately, the next game is against relegation contenders Ipswich, and we're going away in a lovely green away kits. Look how tired the actual team that played is. S1 is around half stamina, and Eric and Gary is not much better. Starting lineup on screen, it's a heavily rotated side with a couple of the first team players that were too tired to play against Chelsea. Rose, Rupp and Griffiths are all going to help the second side get the win against Ipswich.
Our main feature today on EA TV, two great clubs. It's coming up for you live.
Well, here we go. Look at Sotomo, the 6'6" monster. He's ready to kill somebody. Here we go. Portman Road Championship action here. We need to hold on to the top spot in the table until the end of the season. That means winning every game and not relying on Burnley. Come on, the task is simple. Yes, Palacios all the way! Straight from the kickoff. It's too easy against teams like Ipswich. They just don't pressure you from the start. They just back away. And Palacios on his weaker right foot, right there with a great goal. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think that's his first goal for the club. Yes, Malagon Rubio, good challenge. Rybar, put it forward, it's Mpeba. All the space in the world. Oh yes, we still got it, it's Mpeba. Oh, straight at Gherkin. What a waste. Send it through to Griffiths. What a ball inside to the back stick, and Mpeba finds Gherkin's hand yet again. Unfortunately, my Elgato corrupted right here, but I noticed it in time in the game, so I can show you the goal again. Rybar with a good Cruyff here. Just watching the runs in there with Mpeba sending it through the centre backs. Mpeba shoots, yet again not a very good shot, straight at the keeper. I'm in bottom corner, but he can't find the net for shit. He just tries to hit the keeper. This time, hits his foot and it goes looping over the line. Well, the goal line technology shows us that it was a goal, it crossed the line. It's a good save by the keeper with his feet, but it didn't stop it from going in anyways. And that is half time. 2-0 at the break. Burnley are also 2-0 up at the break. 3 changes at the break. Cordoba, Diakov and Scout future star Perez are on. Mpeba. Rose, oh, fake shot, lovely. Here he goes, Brandon Rose, oh, there it is. That's the one that will seal this win. 3 points in the bag right now. Great fake shot by Brandon Rose. Just skips past that guy like he wasn't even there, and then slots it past the keeper from the edge of the D. Side netting finish. You can't get better than that. Diakov, yes, good ball roll. Go on, Diakov. Oh, falls down to Scout to start Perez, and what a save. The fake shot didn't work, and that is full time. 3-0 win, very convincing win. 3 goals, 3 points for Colchester. And Benedict Mpeba picks up the man of the match. Brandon Rose with an 8.8 and Palacios with that screamer of a goal. Ipswich weren't even in the game. We had more possession. They didn't have a single shot on target. Scouting update from the United States, and we've got a ginger here in Bruce Park. He's no good. Same with Anthony Burns. And Dennis Woods, what a pick out this is. 77 to 94 potential, 51 to 69 overall. Scouting update from Finland, who's been very, very good so far. But in the final months, nothing really worth signing up. Some very good players, but right now we just don't have time to develop them. South Korea still like to bring me no-face players and nothing above 90 even. Now, I may promote some of the players in the youth academy, but I'll tell you in the season review if that happens. Leave me some of the countries that you want me to scout in the comments section. I'll take them on board in the pre-season tournament. Braithwaite picks up the player of the month for April. 2 games of the season left and we could be crowned champions today at home against Derby, but we need Burnley to drop all 3 points. Starting lineup on screen, it's a heavily rotated side. It's a mixture between the first and the second side because of the fixture congestion.
Either day, we'll keep you up to date with the results that might go in their favour. Stay with us, and it's live.
Well, there you go. The intro couldn't have said it better. Championship action here at the Colchester Community Stadium. We're hosting Derby County in the second to last game of the season. And we could win the title if results go in our favour. That means Burnley have to lose and we have to win. Completely forgot at the start, but we're facing against Lino Maldonado. We sold him for 7 million to these and he's starting on the right hand side. So it's direct competition with Luke Bohan, who's filling in at left back. Magellan, Nunez, back to Magellan. Let's go. He's fired up today. Crossing. Yes, what's a crossing to Nunez? And that is 1-0. Straight after just 7 minutes. What a goal. This is a very important goal, just to chill everyone out. Let's just get this result right. Make sure we do our part of the job. Oh, and Burnley are up as well. Cork has scored for Burnley and QPR are down at Loftus Road. Today again, and that is half-time. 1-0 after the goal. The game has calmed down. It's kind of need a cushion for the second half. QPR has drawn against Burnley. 3 subs at the break for Gara, White and Super Sub Alexandrov are all on for the second half. Let's go and seal this title. And it is a wing back taking the shot. Eric Ngadabi, what a fake shot. Go on, lads. Oh my word. Sadegin nods it on to Nunez. Back to Sadegin. No, falls down to Nunez. Eric Ngadabi, now Sadegin. Yes, Alexandrov wins it back. At least the defense doing very well today. Sadegin, fake shot. Go on, mate. Here he goes. It's Sadegin. To seal it. There we go. 2-0, and that is surely the 3 points in the bag, and this goal means a lot to the lads. Ronaldo chopped to settle himself on his favourite right foot and then just smashes it in. They can create it, but they don't, and that is full time. 2-0. Doesn't seem like Burnley has dropped any points. We did our job. That's what I wanted the lads to do. Had double the shots of Derby County, had more possession. Sadegin was the man of the match, but overall, very good game for all of the starting 11 and the substitutes. Very good performance overall, very happy. Now, on to the Burnley result. They have won their game 2-1. It goes into the last game of the season. The torture goes on. It all comes down to this. We're away against Millwall in our lovely green away kits, and we might be able to win the title today. As long as we win our game. Starting lineup on screen, no messing about because this is the biggest game of the season. I've got the news for Norwich against Burnley. That's going to be a tough fixture away for them. And we also finish the season away to Millwall. Let's go, lads. We only rely on ourselves to win this title. Let's get it done.
Well, like all his team, he knows that this could well be the day. If they win, they're champions. Watch it with us, and it's live.
Oh, there you go. The intro couldn't have said it better again. Championship action here at the Den at Millwall's ground. We're going away in our final game of the season. Unfortunately, we couldn't lift the title at home. The title is still well within our reach anyway. Norwich are winning against Burnley already. Phil O'Carroll charging through the middle. It's Griffiths waiting on the man over. It's Al-Dasadi. Good fake shot. Set it up. Griffiths. The next shot deflected out for a corner. Yep, that's our next fixture. FA Cup final against Swansea at Wembley. Bohan, yes. Oh, that's half time. 0-0 over here. Let's see if Burnley have already equalised, because the goal news is not very reliable. Still finding to 4-0 draw. Nothing major happened over here. And Burnley have equalised against Norwich. What kind of ball through is that? Yes, Al-Dasadi, good defending, lad. Eric Njadiri, play it forward. S1, gonna give it to Dagan. Good fake shot, go on man. Yes, there we go. Gets in. We surely won the title right there. It's been a pretty disappointing encounter at the Den. But we've got the winning goal, surely. Oh, yes, good save, Nunez. Nunez will boot this forward, and that is surely full time. There you go. We are champions of the championship. There we go. Will we have the trophy list? What a win this is. We didn't need Burnley to lose their game or draw. And there is Nunez to lift it. Gets in. One is in the bag. One to go. And there it is. Colchester United are championship winners. But there's still one job to do, and that is the FA Cup final. We've only had 2 highlights for this game, so there you go. It just shows how lackluster this one was. S1 got the man of the match. Sedagian scored the winner, and S1 made the difference coming off the bench. He was the one who assisted Sedagian, and there it is. Just a very poor game, very poor chances, just shots from distance. And yeah, thank God we've won the title. And Burnley lost as well, 2-1 to Norwich. We could have relied on Norwich actually. There it is, the final league standings. We finished 4 points ahead of Burnley with 102 points. Who would have said that by the end of January? What a comeback. And Ipswich, Hull and Cardiff are relegated to League One. £7.4 million for winning the championship. And there it is, Nunez again in the press conference with Sebastian Bowman, both celebrating the title right there with the press. Goalkeeper of the tournament, of course it's Eugenio Nunez. He had the most clean sheets with 20 overall. Braithwaite wins the Golden Boot, congrats to him. And the team of the competition, we don't have a single player in there. Sort it out, EA. How has Heaton, who wasn't even the best goalkeeper in the tournament, made the team of the competition? And it would have been our only player, definitely the one that I would have said, yeah, he deserves it. He deserves to make the team of the competition. If there's anyone that deserves this title, believe me, it's Nunez. Saved our skins so many times in the league. There's no need of an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. Emirates FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium against Swansea City. Let's do this.
This for a place in the record books, the history books, and the hands on this wonderful trophy. It's the FA Cup final. Well, it's always ringed in red, the date for the final of this competition, the final of the Emirates FA Cup, watched all around the world, and it's our privilege to watch it too, Alan, isn't it?
It is, and always sends a shiver down the spine. It really does. It's the most famous cup competition in the world, and really looking forward to it.
And the match for you today, Swansea City against Colchester United.
Number 15, Abdulrahman Brahma. Number 9, Boomer Babakar.
Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
Well, he's an all-round talent, this lad, and he can certainly strike the football. He practices hard on the training ground, and you see the results with the way he strikes it.
This is Swansea City's team for you today. Kurt Zuma starts with Jordi Amat in central defence, and it's rounded off the team with these two strikers.
Well, what a side that is. I recognise most of the players on the Swansea team. It's going to be hard to break them down. They're playing five at the back.
Here, Alan, is a side that don't concede many goals, and perhaps they don't score enough. That's down to the
there it is, our
overall
starting
philosophy
lineup.
of the
Nunez
coach.
starts
Yeah,
between
they
the
don't
sticks, of
commit
course.
too
He's
many
the
men
captain.
forward.
Rob, Rossi, O'Carroll and Duggan as the back line. In behind Bohan. Then Aldasardi and Rose on the wings, and Griffiths behind the strike partnership of Eric and Gadawi and Ramin Sadagian. Let's do this, boys. I'm pumped up for this. Mesa back to Baba. Inside, straight away. Kevin Volland scores in off the post. Swansea draw first blood within just 3 minutes. Well, that was quick. And he scores his 5th goal in the Emirates FA Cup, which makes him the top goal scorer. Oh, ball through Babakar. Baba. Oh, it's deflected onto the far post, and Babakar has missed an empty net. He has hit the crossbar, and Kessie puts it over the crossbar. What a miss for Swansea. Could have been 2-0. Wake up, lads. There you go. Good ball. And again, Aldasardi. There he is again. He normally is quiet, but he pops up with a goal at the right time. Sadagian gives it to Griffiths after a good 1-2 there on the wing. And then what kind of finish is that? It doesn't matter. Volleys it in to the far corner. Side nets, and keeper has no chance. I guess he was bewildered by the technique. But that doesn't matter. We've got the equaliser after being completely out of it for most of the first half. And that is half time. 1-1 at the break. We scored against the run of play. We've finally woken up right at the death of the first half. 2 changes at the break. Eswine and long shot machine Martin are on. Griffiths goes to the wing, and Bohan drops to left back. Eswine puts it forwards. Duggan. Inside for Eswine, he's free of marking, and it's deflected out for a corner kick. Super sub Spaz Alexandrov is on for Morgan Griffiths. Gone forward. Oh yes, Bohan. Good challenging, and we could win it right here. It's Sadagian with the scoop turn. Sadagian! Oh, it's blocked off again. Oh. Yes, Eswine waiting for the run of Eric and Gadawi, who's going to finish it off right at the death. Yeah, get in. And that is surely the FA Cup trophy in our hands. What a goal, and what a moment to get it right at the death. Just about to hit the 90th minute. Eswine puts it on the plate for his strike partner, Eric and Gadawi, who scores the winner. That ball cross in, yes, clear it out. And there it is. We have won the FA Cup. I'll leave you with the celebrations. Massive win, great win. And that goal by Eric and Gadawi sealed it off for us. official. Colchester United are Emirates FA Cup champions. And there it is, the team photo. Colchester are Emirates FA Cup champions. I still can't believe it. Nunez lifts both titles. We've done the double. Started off cold, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we've proven that both in the league and in the FA Cup. Eric Ngadi picks up the man of the match. As you'd expect, he scored the winning goal. And S-Wine assisted him, so he's the second best player on the pitch. The Kiralda Sardi's goal was equally important though. He didn't have a single chance in the second half, just long shots that went way over the bar. There is the final standings of the FA Cup. What a journey. We've defeated Chelsea in the semis, that was our best performance to date. We beat Swansea with the same scoreline. Massive win, and we have sealed a place in Europe for next season. Emirates FA Cup winners right there. Nunez and Bowman yet again in the press conference celebrating the trophy. Player of the competition, Eric Ngadi, who else? Well, that is it for this season. I'm going to leave you with the league table. I hope you have enjoyed it. What a finale, what a season finale this is. We've done the double at last. Who would have said it at the start of the season? I'm going to see you all in the next episode, which will be the season review. And until then, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.